Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. This was filmed on a very special Monday indeed, and you can see how happy I am here. And that is because I had the house to myself. This was the first time I was on my own, I think since October 2019, and that was when we were in America. So the kids weren't with us and Chris was at work all day and I had the Airbnb to myself. And I know this is a tricky one because a lot of people, I expect, particularly with the lockdown, have been incredibly lonely, and I do 100% appreciate the fact that I was lucky enough to have our kids with us and obviously have Chris with me as well. But that sort of takes its toll as well. And it's just me and you, just me and you. It was just nice. Chris was away in Bristol. I told Rach she had to be out of the house for the day. I think Jude was with her boyfriend, I can't remember now. But yeah, I had chance to properly just sit with myself, have my own thoughts without them being interrupted. I don't deal well with interruptions. I struggle to maintain my racing thoughts around my head at the best of times, but when I'm interrupted, and it's just little things like Chris popping his head in to say I'm having a cup of tea, would you like to join me? Or the kids giving me a cat update, or needing some help with something, or they want me to see them out because it's impossible to get out of our driveway without someone stopping traffic virtually. And it's just all those little things I really struggle with to then get back on track. It takes me ages to remember what it was I was doing. So this was just such a nice chance for me to really have my own thoughts to myself and keep them going in my head. I don't know if I'm talking, I don't know what I was saying really, but it was really nice. And I got all my notebooks out and I had a really good chance to sort of plan, mainly YouTube videos actually is what I did most of the day. I got loads of planning done, started to think ahead so I can get myself organised so I know what I'm doing. And yeah, that was mainly what I did, writing down ideas. And it just got me thinking about how important it is to make time to have creative ideas. And if you work in a creative business, or just if you enjoy a creative hobby, I think sometimes you just need to really make time for it and to make the space, not just to do the thing, but just to think about the thing, just to, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but just to create space in your head to really think about what it is you want to do and what it is you want to make and where you want to head in the future with, where you want to go with it, you know, that sort of thing. And yeah, it just got me thinking about that. And I think in the future I'm going to just take myself off for a day, I think, sometimes, and just say, okay, Chris, you're gonna have to have cups of tea on your own and the kids are just gonna have to sort it out for themselves and that sort of thing. And I will go and maybe, I don't know, find a coffee shop or something. In the summer like this, it's nice and easy. I could just go and sit in a park or under a tree somewhere, you know, and spend my day that way. But in the winter I can imagine the plan might be a little harder. But anyway, let me know how you plan your creative ventures and whether you're able to, I don't know, Chris is so good at this. He can have ideas whilst listening to the news and working at the same time. I can't do that. I'm not a good representation of a woman being able to multitask. I can only hold so many thoughts in my head in one time and compartmentalize them a bit, I think. So yeah, let me know how you do with that sort of thing. Do you need your own space to think things through, or do you get ideas when you're around people and with people? I think sometimes being with people can energize you, and I think that's the definition of an extrovert. And if you get exhausted by being around people, which is me basically, then that makes you an introvert, and I'm very much an introvert in that respect. I do need to replenish myself, or I am very comfortable being alone, and I find that when I'm alone, that's when I get my best ideas. When I'm around people, I just find it a little bit tiring. Not in a, I still enjoy it. I don't want to sound like I hate people, because that's not the case at all. At the end of the day, it's when I'm on my own, that's when I can be the most creative. Anyway, let me know how it is. I'm waffling on, I'm sorry. Let me know how it is for you. How do you get creative and have those ideas coming up for you? So the rest of the week I was busy getting ready for our first trip away in the camper van. So exciting. So it needed a good clean, obviously needed to pack our stuff in there. And I also finished making the green top. Can't remember if I showed you. No, I don't think I did. The week before I started a green top. It might have even been a couple of weeks before, I'm not sure. And I managed to get that finished so we could do a photo shoot for Threads of a Fairytale. And then at the end of the week, the weather suddenly changed. So I thought I'd quickly take you outside and do a very quick sort of little update on what's going on in our garden at the moment. So we've just had a couple of really beautiful warm days, and the garden has just burst into life. So I thought I would do a very mini garden tour, because I know last August I did one as requested, and Mary has asked for an update. So now I would say it's definitely at its best, or about to be at its best. So this is the little wall we have here, and the campanula has just sort of burst open, and the bumblebees are loving it. I don't know if you can hear that. Behind me, the roses are just starting to come out, and the honeysuckle is too, and it smells divine. And we've got some climbing jasmine here on this archway through to our patio, which definitely needs a little bit of an update. Unfortunately, I never did quite finish doing the brambles on this bit, which is a real shame. But you know, we'll get to it in the end. So we've got the dianthus here, and here, and here, and these have not done well at all. I think the snails and the slugs just ate them right off, ate the flowers up within a couple of evenings after planting them. So I was really gutted. I thought dianthus were a safe bet as far as slugs and snails are concerned. A few of these have gone as well, but a few are surviving. So these are the ones, what are they called? So that's what those are called. So I hope those do spread. There's another plant of those under here as well. So yeah, obviously quite a lot of bindweed to contend with too. The mock orange is just about to come out. This is where we have the riot of bluebells in the spring, and I've just had a scrabble about to start getting rid of the old dead leaves that just make the place look messy. So I've actually just filled a tub of weeds there. Obviously this area needs a little weeding as well. So we come over here, and I can't remember where I bought this purple one from, but I'm pretty sure this is the first year that's flowered as amazingly as this anyway. This geranium here has just finished. It didn't last long this year. Normally it's out early in sort of late March and April, but this year It waited until end of May and then lasted about 2 days and is gone. So that's kind of a shame, but at least there's some other colour about to come out along here. We've got this geranium trying to survive, and this rose will be out soon, and then that will look quite incredible. Over here, this area needs a lot of work, but the new geranium has come up and it's even prettier than I expected it to be. Look at those petals, they're so delicate and lovely. And this geranium is doing brilliantly. That's the, I think, Johnson's Blue, I think that one's called. Yeah, there's obviously a lot of weeding needing to be done, but the weather has been so crap until now that there's just not been a suitable day. So these roses against the road are starting to come out. We've got a bit of a green fly problem. So ladybirds, if you're watching, come and have some lunch. I'm actually thinking of moving a lot of these flowers, and I'm going to keep talking with my face close to the microphone and hope you can hear me over the traffic, but I know it's really not nice to listen to in the background, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to move a lot of these flowers further forward and develop much more of an evergreen, thick sort of bushy layer against the road to help with that noise. So the rock rose, the cistus, is just coming out and that looks lovely. And Merlin's just come out, that's lovely. Oh, and he's going to wee at my flowers. Thanks, Merlin. And then I had a mad idea that I could make another dress, which is when I said to you, I think last week in the camper van, oh, shall I make a ball gown? And I thought, no, I did not have time to finish it, but I made a very good start. So here's my little mash-up clips of the sewing and getting the camper ready. A little mash-up for you. Well, I did not think I was going to be able to carry on with this. I was really running out of time. But now I've cleaned the porta potty, cleaned all the walls in the camper van, and mostly packed. So I'm going back to it because it seems Chris has been caught in Bristol at work. So I've got a bit more time than I expected to have. It's usually him hassling me to hurry up and go to bed, and oh no, you haven't got time to do that. So I'm taking the opportunity while he's not here to carry on with it. He did say I was silly to try and get this done today, and yeah, I probably am. supplies all packed. And that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching. This one will go out, I think, on the summer solstice. I haven't had time to think about what our plans might be, if we're going to do anything, so let me know if you are doing anything for the summer solstice, if you're celebrating it or not, and I'll see you again next time. If you enjoyed watching, please give this video a thumbs up, please share with your friends, and I will see you again next time. Take care. Bye.